Hmm.
So the question that always gets asked. So basically, what we're saying is um, in order for God to exist, you have to go back to the beginning, and you say, okay, what is for that beginning? And that is anything that is timeless, not bound by matter, space, time, all that.
Right.
And we give God. Okay, so the natural question that you get all the time, I've gotten this a lot, is okay, then who created God? Because that's the logical conclusion.
Right.
So let me ask you then. Okay, so let's say God caused the Big Bang or universe, whatever you want. Who caused God? So what came before God, or how did God get here? So how would you answer that question?
Right. So when we talk about the origin of the universe or the origin of humanity, you're never going to get an explanation that doesn't sound extraordinary.
Hmm.
So a lot of times we like to base our analysis of things based on how crazy or extraordinary it sounds. And when it comes to the origin of the universe, you're not going to get that. And the fact of the matter is that something was eternal. It
Hmm.
was either the universe or God, right? It doesn't something doesn't come from nothing. So there was a first cause of
Hmm.
some sort. And so we've talked about why the universe can't be
Hmm.
the can't be eternal because it's space time. Uh, space time. But so, for example, let's say that I mathematically to see how this works. Let's say that I have an infinite number of coins, and I give you half. How much do I have left?
Right.
It doesn't. It's nonsensical. In
Yeah.
fact, some have pointed out there's several different ways you can answer that question. The fact of the matter is, it's nonsensical, it's illogical, it's irrational. So you can't have an infinite something that is bound by space time be infinite. Now, that can be the case with something that outside of space time, or more accurately, because outside implies space, more something that transcends space
Mhm.
time. And so we know that God transcends space time.
Mhm.
We know uh, because of that, he is infinite. So to the answer your question, who created God? Nobody. God was always there.
Right.
God, or God is just there. Maybe more accurate to say just God is.
Yeah.
Because God is the basis for all things in reality.
Yeah.
So there has to be that basis. And so, yeah, something had to be eternal. The question is whether it's the universe or whether it's God, and God seems to be the most logical answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if it's pretty well established that the universe does have a beginning.
Mhm.
So that means that the universe came into existence. So one not bound by the laws of the universe, the lawgiver is the one. Yeah, I've always found the question is you're assuming universe and God are almost synonyms, and that the universe is bound by certain categories of laws. Therefore, God must be. But it's not the way it works.
Right.
That the author is outside of the story he is telling. He isn't bound by the rules of the universe he's created. He is the divine author. Okay. Well, good.